Hi everyone, Deb here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am going to be sharing some hauls over the next few days. I'll probably do like schedule them one a day so I don't overwhelm you and so you come back for more fun, hopefully. Yes, I have been spending and it's not stopping until after tomorrow, which will be January 4th. Hmm. Yeah, and I actually have a cart open in some other site still today, and I think I placed an Amazon haul again today. Anyway, I digress. I was watching someone's video. I was watching so many someone's videos, and I can't remember who exactly this was, but they were sharing, and this is probably a week or two ago, they were sharing things from KS Craft. Now, the link she had in her video took you to AliExpress, and I don't shop at AliExpress. However, I do happen to know that KS Craft you can get through Amazon, and that is where I shopped. And I did get some things that she showed, and I think I might have got one extra. So let me show you. And I have one more coming that didn't ship yet, but these came very quickly. My order was December 26th, the day after Christmas, and I received them on two of them on the 20, no, all of them on the 30th of December. So not bad. Now this one, if you have been watching my videos, you know I've been talking about I don't need any more bee stuff. Well, that was after I bought this. I said that. But now I will tell you, I have been in the large die of the month club with spellbinders, and this month the large die is a huge honey pot. And these are extra. I mean, it's huge, like as in you can make a whole 5x7 size-ish card with just the honey pot. In fact, they have one of the projects they showed is the honey pot. So here's the only thing I don't like is you have to cut these, and I hate cutting off these little metal nibbies. I'm used to it because I make jewelry, but I don't use my good pliers to do that because these are steel. And my old pliers are so dull, they barely cut them off now. So I have to find another old pair. Anyway, there's the word honey. There's a drip, which of course comes out of here. There's the round part that goes in here to make it look more realistic. And there's actually a bee body background with the bee and the honey dipper thing to get the honey out and then let it swirl down into your tea or whatever you put it in. So I have a honey pot. I actually think I have another honey pot either coming or in with these things that I'll be showing over the next few days or in my stash already. So, but this is a nice size. I think this can fit, well, let me measure it. I didn't have a chance to cut anything out. Oops, sorry. Out yet. Oh, let me close my email, and I'm sorry it's bouncing, because otherwise we're going to keep getting bingy banged. And you know, that's partly what's driving me nuts is all these emails I'm getting from all these companies with all these sales. Like every day there's a different sale or different yummy stuff on sale. This is about 3 tall by almost 3, I would say, yeah, about 3 wide at the widest part also. So that'll definitely fit on like an A2 card or a small journal or anything like that, and I think that'll be cute. I have bee paper. I have other bee things. I don't know if I really had a honey jar, so I do now. I might end up with 2 of them, but I didn't want the big one. It's beautiful, but I probably will not use it. So I elected to stop the large die of the month, but I'm starting up the small die of the month and the stencil of the month in its place. And a surprise, another thing I'm starting to, which I wasn't going to do. Anyway, I digress. So this one is Coffee Words. Now, if anybody knows me, I do drink 2 big cups of coffee a day. My son loves his coffee, and we've decided he loves his medium roast and 2 big cups, like 2 big travel mug things a day. Yeah, that's, if I have a vice I don't want to give up, it's my coffee in the morning. So this says, but first coffee, and it's got the background plus the words. And this says, thanks a latte. I think I have that in a stamp, a small, much smaller version. I like that it has the background and the regular words, and they're nice sized words. And this says coffee and crafts. Coffee and crafts, I think. I think. Yeah, that's me. And then hug in a mug. I like that one too for hot cocoa and stuff. So nice, 4 nice big sentiments, and they're called coffee something semi-embossing DIY paper cards. Here's the number if you're interested. It's X0033R8GC7, and the one on the, or you can just look up on Amazon KS Craft coffee words or something like that, and you'll find them. And on Amazon for this one, KS Craft Honey Pot dies. I don't know what the S, semi-embossing is what it looks like it says, but they abbreviated it differently both times, so I'm not exactly sure. I will be cutting these out because I store my dies. You'll see how I did the next set. I usually have them on, what do you call it, magnet sheets, but I'm starting not to do that. I think I'll probably keep them in these pouches, but then put them in these kind of pouches. And I couldn't, Amazon wouldn't let me save pictures, like to give examples. I like to have a picture so I know how to assemble words. I don't really need it. The honey pot, I don't really need it. But some things you do, you know. Now these are coffee, um, they're like coffee confetti, and there's, oops, this one's not cut, Deb. So these plates, there's 4 of them in here, and I'll tell you the prices of all this in a minute. They were very reasonable. So when you die cut these out, it makes confetti of coffee themed. And I thought it was so cool. If I can get it open. This is why my nails get to be a mess, right? So we have the coffee beans, the little coffee cups, the to-go coffee cups, and I think that's a percolator. The old-fashioned coffee percolators. So all, excuse me, you'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 36 of those, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 66 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9 times 4, 36 of those. And 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24 of the percolators. So those, I didn't have to snip them, but there are a couple little nubbies on I'll have to cut off. So yeah, make your own confetti with the plates. And like I said, the prices were reasonable. So this would be nice for a shaker card, or if you just want them to save them for little embellishments. They're large enough, you know, to make nice little clusters on cards or something, or ATCs, or whatever you might make that's coffee themed. And then the last thing I got that was in this order is these nesting gingerbread people. I have 1 or 2 gingerbread people, but not too many. And oh my goodness, if you ever watch Jamie at Poet Spice, she has a lot of gingies. I don't have that many. This will probably be, I say that, this is the last I think I need of them. But we have a baby Gingy, a toddler Gingy, a little person Gingy, and a mama and papa Gingy. See? Baby. already still in her belly. Um, toddler, child, could be teenager, could be mama. I'm saying mama, mama and papa. Okay, and those are nesting, it just says GI, nesting gingerbread people. And so those are on Amazon, and those, the prices were, these were $7.39, and they have stitching. I don't know if you can see it, the stitching. So they're going to be stitched. And the coffee sequin bits, that's what they're called. Coffee sequin bits were $8.19. And the coffee words, coffee sentiment shadow words is what they're called. $7.29 for all 4 words with their shadows. And honey pot shaker. Oh, it's a shaker. Yeah, because there's 2 parts. Okay. It's a honey pot shaker. That was $6.99. So I thought those were very reasonable prices. And they were shipped from Amazon. So Amazon already had them in their stock. Now, the one I have that's not here yet, I think Amazon had to wait to get it from, excuse me, overseas, because obviously these are coming from overseas. But KS Craft I've bought from before, and they're pretty reliable, and the dies work quite well. So that's KS Craft. I have one. It's a puzzle maze thing. It's like a labyrinth puzzle, and we like those, so I'm getting that too, but it didn't ship yet. All right, then I was watching a video of someone who, and her name was Lucy. This is the one, right? Hang on. I wrote this down because I knew I would forget, but the question is, where'd my piece of paper go? I don't know. Oh, here it is. I was watching Lucy Patrick's card making channel, and it was a video called Beautiful Card Making Ideas Using Only a Few Supplies. Card Making Tutorials 2023 to 2024. She has a 25% discount code to INLOVEARTShop.com, which is Lucy25. So go watch her video. I'll try to link it down below, and you can get a 25% off discount too. And the prices are reasonable. Now, these are shipping from overseas, but my package says New York, and let me tell you, it stayed in New York for like a week and a half, but then it moved very quickly. So I only spent $46.20, and I got all of this. Now, I spent time this morning printing the descriptions and how to put some of these together, because sometimes when I look at these things, I'm like, huh? I don't know how to use that. Please help. But yeah. So this is what came. This one is, I think, one of the only ones that didn't have a cardboard packaging. And I actually figured it out just because of these shapes. I'm like, this is mushrooms. This is doors. This is a mushroom house. So yes, that's what it is. It's called Cute Mushroom House or something like that. So this was on their website. The model number of this one, if you want to search for it, is DMSP0646, and this was a sample they had on their website. Isn't that cute? Now I have some mushroom stamps, and I have some gnomes with mushrooms, but I thought this one was really just adorable. I think I like them because when was it my daughter? I think when my daughter was young, the Smurfs were very popular, and they lived in the forests and mushroom houses and stuff, and I thought they were the most adorable creatures I'd ever seen on a little cartoon television show. So, and I still like them, and I wish we still had we had a collection of Smurfs, and I don't know what happened to them, but anyway, that was the first thing I bought. Then I've been wanting just a film strip kind of thing, like a slide or film negative. You know, I went through my mother's stuff. I have a bunch of real film negatives, but this looks cooler, right? So it's just a very simple one. This one was only okay, it was $2.99, but I paid $2.24. And the mushroom house was, oops, hang on. I wrote them on the back. It was $7.89, but I paid $5.91. I got 25% off everything, which was fabulous. Thank you, Lucy, Patrick. And then this one, I've also been wanting this, and actually, I was looking more for something like that than this, but I like this too. You can see it's just right here in that card as an accent. But this actually cuts out these zigzaggy squares, and it cuts out two stitched backgrounds. There's a die here, a die here, and a die here, and it's all stitched. And that makes a mini slimline size card, but you don't have to use it that way. I think, let me see how long it is. If you make 5x7 cards, you could also use it on one of those. So the largest one, yeah, is 5.5. It'll work on an A2, and it'll go all the way up to the top, and then it's about 2.25 at the widest. So this will work on an A2 vertically as well, or smaller on a 5x7, obviously. Um, won't go all the way, you couldn't use it sideways on a 5x7. But I thought that was really cool, and so many possibilities with that, and I liked the edging on those. And see, all of these have this Coca Rosa. I don't know if that In Love Arts used to be Coca, or maybe it still is Coca Rosa, because when you go on their website, the brand name says In Love Arts, but when it comes, it says Coca Rosa. Now this one was $6.19. It's called Triple Frame, and I paid $4.64. So yeah, yeah, wonderful prices. I think Lucy is in the, I want to say UK, but I could be wrong. Could be like Australia or somewhere. What drew me to the site was she was using background dyes. So, for example, I don't think I bought the one she used, but I bought some similar. This is one of them. These background dyes like this. It looks like this. And each of these cuts out strips going this way. So you can cut it with multiple designer papers and then make a pattern and then do like they did and put something on top. Now they actually made a shaker, and they have another one back there that looks like it might be done in vellum. Either that or the acetate covering the shaker is making it look more faint. So this is raised up, and because I can see shaker bits down here. So that's a possibility, but that's my intent is more to use it with designer paper because, I have a ton of designer paper, and I thought it was something different. Now she didn't show this one, but I love it. And they had several with hearts. They had some with, angles and some with like sun rays and stuff. So here's an example where they just use different designer papers. And this is what it looks like. It is a single die. There's not like a border around it, nor on the other one. And so, of course, when you flip it over, it, um, it this is larger than it would be. But yeah, I thought that was really beautiful. And so, let me see what the price was and the number for you. I'm sorry if I'm rushing. I have a lot to film. DMSPSF as in Frank 0540, 3.93 by 5.51 inches. Again, they say it's In Love Arts brand, but it has this Coca Rosa custom cutting dies label. I have to still label my envelope, my clear envelopes here with In Love Arts and the name of the thing. So this one, oh, did I write that down? Hang on. This one is called Hollow Heart and Stripes. Background board. Hollow Heart and Stripes background board, and I didn't write the price on there, but it is it was $8.99, and that, I'm not sure that included my discount. One sec. I don't think it did. Let's see. Where is it? No, $8.99 is the regular price. I got $2.24 off with the coupon, so it was $6.75 for me. So I'm telling you, great deal. Go watch Lucy's video, and then if you don't mind buying directly from a shop in overseas, then go for it, because the prices are just wonderful. And I'm sure they look like they worked beautifully with the things she made. Then here's another background one. I just loved this pattern. Now you could do this yourself by cutting little strips, and I don't have the patience. So this will cut the strips, and then I can cut it out multiple times and mix and match pretty designer papers out of a same pad or something. This is what it looks like. It is called something. I think it's called patchwork. Yeah, patchwork patchwork background board, and it was $8.99 regular, and I paid $6.75 for that one as well. DMSPS F as in Frank 0555. Just really pretty, and will be nice for Valentine's Day. So will the heart, or any, like, I love this Thinking of You. I actually like that font a lot, and the papers they used. All right, then I got some things that were sort of Christmassy. A couple things. First one is this. It's called Cardinals and Pine Cones, I believe. One sec. Yeah, Cardinals and Christmas Leaves is what it was called, actually. And there's the die. So there's 3 cardinals, some pine cones, and pine branches is what I'm trying to think of. I wouldn't really call them leaves, but there's pine cones and branches. And that one was $7.49 regular, and I got it for $5.61. I love cardinals, and I always think of my dad for some reason with cardinals. I guess he was the first parent of mine to pass away, and ever since then, when I see cardinals, I always think of it's him coming down to watch over me. Just me. I know it's probably not true, but that's just me. Then this one is Birds on a Tree, I think, or Birds on a Christmas Tree. And it has cardinals, but it also has, I think that's like a little chickadee there. Birds on Christmas Tree. It's $4.99, but I paid $3.75, and this looks like a white birch tree. And then there's some modern little leaves. I thought that was pretty too. And they don't look terribly hard to put together. You know, you have the bird, and then you have some wings, and the little holly and a flower, poinsettia, I guess. Yeah, hollies and berries and so forth. So yeah, I thought they'd be pretty easy to put together, because I don't know if I can do like super difficult things, and I've been thinking about that lately. I don't want to get too many that are really intricate. And then this, I have some Christmas balls. Like I have, there's a set I've been wanting to use, and I'll probably be using it very soon. Anyway, it's for a regular slimline card. This has 5 Christmas balls, and they're a nice size. Like they put 4 on a small slimline. Flimline, yeah, that makes sense. So they're about 1 1/4, I guess. I shouldn't be using the picture. Not quite 1 1/2 wide, and then the part with the top on it is about 1 5/8. Little in between 1 1/2 and 1 3/4 with that part on. I think you'd have to use your own circle to put something behind it, like they have a peekaboo, or you could turn them into shakers and put acetate behind, and then put some tape and layer them. That's up to you, but they just used them on cards, and I thought they were really cute. There's a star, snowflake, a Christmas tree, a star, I don't know what that would, like a flower, and then just the decorative bubbles going across. They didn't use that one on here. With a nice background, very pretty. And that one, um, let's see, 5-piece Christmas balls. It's regular $5.59 and I got it for $4.19. And it is DMSP 1070. Now, in the future, I'm going to be putting my use them every day dies, like my nesting rectangles and circles and such, on magnet sheets, but not necessarily these other things. I'll just keep the original packaging, and even if they fall loose in there, I know there's 5 of them, so I will keep them in there. Same now, something with little pieces like this, I might put like a half magnet sheet in there. The thing with the magnet sheets is they work great, but they're heavy and they're expensive. And I have too many dies to do that with everyone. And the last one I got was something different. For those of you who watch me anytime, you know I make jewelry too, and these are called um, pine tree earring dies. They had other designs too. And I thought that's so cool. There is a little pine tree. Looks like it has snow dropping off of it. So this is a pretty thin die. I'm thinking it won't cut leather or anything, but if you cut just paper 2 or 3 times and glue them together and then put some kind of finish over it, like glossy accents or maybe Mod Podge on both sides, that would make a really cute pair of earrings. Something I've never seen anybody wearing, so I might try that, but I'll probably share that on my jewelry channel whenever I do it. I don't know yet. Or I think you could just use them. See, they show them as earrings. I think you could just use them as embellishments too and lop off the hole or leave the hole there and cover it with a ribbon or a star or something and have a really cute little embellishment. So that's my In Love Arts. Oh, and those were, did I tell you the price on those? Those were 99 cents and I got them for 74 cents. It's only one piece, so 74 cents for that. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dies, some of which are pretty sturdy, like these background dies. And I got all of them for $46.20 for 10. So on average, for something, including shipping and whatnot. Yeah. So I'm going to just share one more thing, and that's Dollar Tree with you. I haven't been to Dollar Tree in ages, and my Dollar Tree is a bit of a mess. They're reorganizing, and so it was hard to find stuff. And when I did find stuff, it was kind of disorganized. Anyway, this is the only thing I got out of the Valentines. I had picked up some like sequiny kind of stuff, and I put it back because I think I already have some. I don't remember having this table scatter, and I thought that would be pretty on cards, right? As you just glue them down because they're thin. Let me put this over here. I'll show them with you in a minute. They're thin, so, and I can see though, I might have to top them with something like a spray or something because I can see the glitter is coming off of these. One disadvantage to the table scatter. They're very thin. See, they're just like paper with glitter on both sides. Very lightweight table scatter. And different shades of pink and red, different sizes, 2 different sizes, large and then like this medium. So sorry for the glare. But I got that. Everything I got was $1.25. When I ship things out, I usually get like bigger The labels on a roll are great and they stick pretty good, but these are the ones that are this size and I am out of them. So let me see if it says how many are in here. They're 3" by 1". Removable adhesive, right on labels. 72 pieces. And that's great for return address because for my business, I don't have it typed out. I should. My personal ones, I have address labels that every charity under the sun sends me, apparently. And I use them because they send them to me, even if I don't donate to that particular charity. So anyway, 72 pieces. Jot brand. I only got one ribbon because I have so much ribbon. These look like little cotton things, but I like the neutral colors. I thought that would go with a lot of different things. And 3 yards of it, 5/8 inch by 9 feet. This would not be good one for bowing, like putting bows on cards or something, but it might be good for tying a journal, like putting it under the paper on the front and around the back, and then a bow on the side, or just putting an accent across something, a card or a front cover or something. Then I bought these stamps. Now I am going to put a disclaimer in. I don't know if these are knockoffs. I'm thinking probably. I'm hoping I don't already have these knockoffs, but I got a thank you one. Thank you. I'm touched beyond words. Thank you so much. Thank you for all you do. A bold sort of handwritten thank you for your support, for thinking of us or thinking of me. Just another thank you. Thank you in lowercase. Thanks. Thankful. Thanks a lot. Thanks. And appreciate you. Should have an I there. But anyway, that's the thank you one. And then the hello one also has a thinking of you, especially for you. I'm always looking for a for you. And I think that's why I got this one, because I can never find a for you. So I can just pull out my handy dandy Dollar Tree stamps and there we go. It has sunshine, my friend, congrats, with love and hugs. That looks like it has dots in the middle of the words. I don't know. Well done in lowercase. I like how that's written, printed. Hey, love and hugs. Once and for all. Just because you are sweet. Welcome. Hi. A note to say you are loved. Little one and family. So I guess congrats. Doesn't say on the birth of your little one, but anyway. Well done, little one. I don't know. So lots of different words and happy, happy, happy to you this time instead of for you. Time to celebrate. Oops, I missed your birthday. I probably need about 500 of those. Anyway, happy birthday. They're separate words, which is nice, so you can put them up and down. Let's eat cake. Have a happy birthday. Celebrate. Just birthday. Hooray. Sip, sip, hooray. How we could go with that wine bottle I just made not long ago, right? Happiest, you're invited, make a wish, to from, wishing you a bright future in your life, and best wishes. So not bad. And they're Greenbrier International, made in China, of course. And then I bought stickers. I didn't get a whole lot, but I love this one. I probably should have got two of this one. I have a whole tote bag full of stickers, and that's not counting Christmas and fall, and probably not counting Valentine's or whatever. Just like everyday stickers. There might be some hearts and stuff thrown in there too. But this is kind of vintage looking, and they're not super elevated, which is why I really was drawn to them. But they have, let me take them out of the packaging. They have embossing on them. So I thought I could make embellishments and or cards right away out of them. I don't know about Kiss or on a card. Some of these I wouldn't use on a card, but I really like this with the Cupid. And then a nice sentiment on it on some vintage paper. This has like a wood grain on it with a rose and just hearts on hearts. Anyway, I thought they were really pretty and different. This has like a paper, but it's embossed with trees or something too. And here's a key with like a doily. This has doily on it. But they're all like that plasticky, rubbery embossing, and they're definitely stickers. So yeah, 7 stickers. They're called Magic On. Don't know if I've seen that kind before. Like I said, I haven't been to Dollar Tree in quite a while. So, and that's the only one of them I got. And then these were kind of hidden. And then when I found them, I'm like, oh, give me all 3 of those. Because they're these beautiful florals. This one has 2 trucks, the red truck, you know, now these have dimension. They are popped up. I don't know if you can see, like here, you can see it's popped up. Make it happen, nature, today is the day. I mean, the sayings in this are more like what I'd use in a planner, but I love the sunflowers in this one. And this one is more pansies and other summery or spring flowers. And a little bird, isn't that cute? And this looks like a swing, and it says home. And this says enjoy today, and this says love. So I could even use that for a Valentine's card, not that I have anybody to send one to. And then the last one is hello, good days. A boot with the sunflowers. I think there's sunflowers in there. Yes, again, sunflowers. And it says spring. Today is the day. A hydrangea bloom. And more sunflowers and whatever these are. And it says happy. So you know, I love birds, butterflies, flowers, even though I can't grow them worth a darn. And that's all the stickers I got. That's enough. I have to use them now. And then the only other thing, I got more than this, but it was more like there's little tuna things in a box, and I got some chip clips that were really nice, sturdy ones, 3 to a pack. Anyway, I needed those, and then this because I have a little wooden one, but it's thicker and it's only this wide that a friend made me. And then I have a little plastic one, but it's getting kind of scratched up and I don't trust it anymore, even though I ran it through the dishwasher, even though I don't think you're supposed to. And one time I know I bleached it and then rinsed it like 50 times. Um, so I thought I'd give this a try. Now, for $1.25, this is a nice, decent, thick piece of wood. And you could uh, gesso this and lay some paper down or pictures or whatever you wanted to and attach somehow a hanging mechanism on the back or up here on the top, and you could have a nice plaque for a wall for $1.25 and whatever else you have in your stash to make it personalized. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use it as cutting board. But you could. This is in the kitchen area. It was laying, you know, under that wall they have of all the utensils and stuff. They have stuff laying at the bottom, and there was a stack of these under there. And I just happened to need a... I have big cutting boards, but I always find I'm pulling out the little ones for most of the time because there's only 2 of us here. And most of the time I don't need a huge bunch of stuff. So that's my haul for now. I have more hauls coming, but this one I'm going to stop here. So this was KS Craft, In Love Art Shops, and Dollar Tree crafty stuff. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're not already. And tell your friends. And I do make things on here occasionally. I actually will, my next video will be Friday at noon with a Christmas card or 2 a month. Yes, and that's my own series, not a collaboration. So please come watch. And I know we're just getting over Christmas, but that way I'll have 12 to 24 Christmas cards, which is really all I need for a year. And I'm going to try and make them with people in mind if I can. I can't always do that though. Anyway, I'll talk to you again soon. This is getting too long. Bye for now. Hugs, love, and peace.